Hi, Todd Novak here. Last month, I spoke at a conference in Las Vegas at the Aria Hotel. It was very interesting because it was a typical conference I usually don't speak at. It was a internet marketing conference. So there was a lot of technology people there, very few salespeople, but a lot of technology folks. In fact, there was a panel in the general session that had Google, had Microsoft, and it had Amazon. And they were talking about AI, artificial intelligence. And artificial intelligence is kind of scary to folks. You know, not to everybody, but some folks are wondering, hey, what is this? Is it taking over? Is it the robots? And a lot of people think it's replacing jobs. And you know what? On some levels, there may be some jobs that it's replacing. But one of the things that I thought was very interesting, because I'm looking through a salesperson's lens, since I create high performance sales teams and I work with salespeople all the time, I'm always thinking salespeople and sales processes. And I was wondering, is AI going to replace salespeople? One day, are we not going to have salespeople? And one of the things that all three panelists said was AI cannot be creative and can't show empathy. Think about that. They can't be creative. In other words, just create thoughts. They can only falsify creation by what's pre-programmed. So that's not really being creative, right? And then the other thing, they can't show empathy. Now you could teach them to maybe act like they're empathetic, but they wouldn't actually have empathy built in. And those are two great qualities in a salesperson. Think about it. If you're not showing empathy when you're selling, then that's not good. You're not going to be great at sales. You have to show empathy. And do you need to be creative to be a great salesperson? Absolutely. You have to be creative in the questions you ask. You have to be creative in how you listen. And more importantly, you have to create how you're going to close. What's that closing look like? How are you going to create this amazing close? And then, of course, you got presentation too. You got to be creative there. So I walked away feeling pretty good about AI not replacing salespeople. So if you're in sales, like I've always said, if you learn sales, if you master sales, you'll never be unemployed in your life. Because whether the economy is great or it's low, there's always going to be a need for salespeople. So get excited. Sales is where it's at. You get to write your own paycheck. You get to make the income that you actually go earn. You eat what you kill, so to speak. And so that's what's so awesome about sales. And so think about it. AI is not going to replace salespeople. But one thing that I think AI is going to be helping in, and that is creating leads, lead generation, prospecting. You have these, chat bots, and you have, different lead generation where someone goes to a sales funnel and then they ask a question and then it brings them to another question. And really that can be all pre-programmed and you can use AI for that. So prospecting wise, I can see AI taking over a little bit and actually being much more efficient than a human being. But when it comes to sales, you're never going to replace a human being in sales. So those are my thoughts on AI. Talk to you guys soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.